Figalo, 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 Figalo. That's how you get everybody's noses turned up just by just yelling random sounds. That's what gets the goose gandering at different points throughout the day. Yeah. If you don't get your goose gandered throughout the day, then what's the point of having a fucking goose? I don't know. I think everyone should have a goose. Without gooses, we wouldn't have geese. And without geese, we wouldn't have goose. Mm-hmm. And I feel like without those two essential things, what truly would we do in this world today? Jesus Christ. I don't think anything would go good if we wasted our time in those types of ways. But hi, everyone. Hello. I'm glad we're all here again for another round of debauchery in a live setting. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I fell asleep. Jesus. Hello, Leon. Do you remember Content Cop is coming out today? Boy, how much do I not give a fuck? Damn, you people that claim you don't care about Idubbbz certainly just want to keep fucking seeing his face, huh? Sick work, nasty work, nasty work. See, it seems like every time I gotta hear about, oh my God, why do we keep giving Idubbbz attention? You motherfuckers continuously give out reasons to give Idubbbz attention. Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. Don't we find that ridiculous? I thought motherfuckers was like, oh my God, I'm sick of Idubbbz. You stop giving him attention. He posted a fucking teaser, and now you motherfuckers have been reeled back in. Because you're scared he's either gonna fucking make fun of something or make fun of somebody or make fun of you. Pathetic. Pathetic, as the kids call it. You know? It's sad. Sad business. Sad operations all around. But I guess for your own sanity, I'll pretend to care. I'll pretend to care. Maybe it drops as I fucking stream. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. But who knows? Only one can hold. I don't watch Idubbbz. Bro, you and the rest of the fucking population. You and like you and me both, sister or brother, man, woman. But it seems like you point that out, motherfuckers get. I don't know what motherfuckers get. They just get on your back like this. I can't calm it down just a little bit. Idubbbz is just a lolcow. Jesus. That we're using those words? Our motherfuckers just throw that word out there too. That's another word that don't mean shit. Ugh. How has Epic the Musical been treating you? It's the greatest piece of musical masterpiece, and I am not ashamed to say that for almost a full week now, I've been re-listening to all of the songs in various different orders. And that is the only way I've been able to fucking be sanguine. But let's rip this Band-Aid off early so I ain't got to do it later. Because, oh dear Lord, there are more updates that don't mean shit. Oh my. You all want to know like the new update, the greatest update? I know you do. The newest update is now people are leaking where the judge lives because lowering the bond equals, yeah, let's just put your address out for everybody to know about because that makes sense, right? That makes sense. I've seen a lot of dumb ass comments. I posted that community post. Man, I'm seeing a lot of dumb ass comments. Ain't not even funny. It's just sad. It's sad how people think in their mind. And, you know, it's perfectly fine to dox. I saw one, and I wonder if I screenshot it. Did I screenshot it? If I didn't, I'm not going to be able to find that shit. Do wrong. No, that's not it. That's not it either. None of these are it. Fuck me. Just take me in the ass and drill me. Like, fuck. Okay, but I got these. These are not the one, but these are also just as bad in terms of like the educational system proving that some people should have been left behind, and it would have been way better for us if they got left behind. Motherfuckers chanting good and saying good. People should know where she lives, just like the Carmelo family. We should know where they live too. Why? That's a genuine, honest question. Why? Because they already had to tell the judge and the police that family members are getting threatened, you know, not Carmelo Anthony, just like family members of Carmelo Anthony are getting threatened, and you can't throw out the no they're not, prove it, because then all I would have to do is show you motherfuckers leaking where they live now and just being like, yep. Now motherfuckers will have that information, and who knows what dumb fuck will try their damnedest. And one of my favorites, because somebody said that this shit was unhinged, and this motherfucker says unhinged, seems like accountability. Do wrong as a judge and pay the consequences. Lowering a bond is not doing wrong. Now, if this motherfucker was to be like, we're not even going to waste our time with this and drop the whole thing, yeah, that would have been wrong. Still wouldn't have condoned leaking that address. Still wouldn't have condoned that one. That would have been wrong. But paying a consequence, what's the consequence? Something could happen to this fucking lady, and motherfuckers are going to sit there and be like, that's what you get for lowering the bond. Excuse me? Huh? That don't correlate. No, none of that correlates. So I guess the new thing to complain about now, which, I'll be honest with you, is something to complain about if proven true, because I'm seeing people go back and forth about this saying that car was purchased in 2023, and the only thing I gotta say about any of this is how the fuck does anybody know these things? Where are y'all getting this fucking information about any of this shit? Like, where? It's confusing. It's confusing. The whole no bad taxes, only bad targets thing applies to both sides. No, apparently it doesn't. It doesn't. Apparently, like, both sides have these convenient fucking excuses. I'll put it to you like this. Look to your left, you'll see a bunch of people mad and upset that somebody didn't go to jail for killing a black guy, and they'll break into a Wendy's and burn it down and steal a bunch of Jordans pretending that they care about that black life. And you'll say, wow, that's pretty counterproductive and stupid. And then you look to your right, motherfuckers are not getting their way, which is a bond staying at $1 million, and saying, you know what? We're going to leak where you fucking live, judge. And you're going to think to yourself, wow, that's pretty fucking stupid too. And that shouldn't really go on. And then I would have to look you dead in the eyes and ask you, which one of these is a better fucking option? And the trick is neither. But motherfuckers will try their damnedest to make any excuse possible. And that's the sad part. It's sad how confident people are to make these fucking excuses, instead of just, you know, admitting passionately how wrong some things truly are. And here's the sick part. All the fluff about what these people doing with their money, that's really not information worth a damn to any of you. The information that'll be worth a damn is some shit you probably not gonna get for months, unless these people speed run this shit to a trial or they just drop the charges. Because you see, the latest is that he bonded out and he's on house arrest, and he can't leave the house without the approval of that judge. And that's repeated. Like, he can't walk out and do anything unless that judge approves it. But listen to some motherfuckers, they'll tell you he got away with it and he's scot-free and he won't have to go back and all that dumb shit. Time will eventually get us to a conclusion. And motherfuckers who want a conclusion based on their own fucking narratives and think pieces, they're not going to be okay. The comments on your post are vile, like they're all so brain rotten and just want blood. Very much so. But when you sit there and say that Derek Chauvin thing and how motherfuckers felt as though that the jury was peer pressured, boy, I wonder how a future jury might feel about this, knowing that if they don't give a conclusion for a bunch of people online, their addresses are going to get leaked. Boy, isn't that just the bee's knees? Isn't that just the bee's knees? Isn't that what we all signed on for? No? That's crazy. All right, Jeremy. Hit me with your best shot. Let's rip this Band-Aid off steadfast.
Oh boy. the team, or Carmelo Anthony himself, have released a new video that, well, isn't going over how they had probably...
Oh my, please, please, please. No, I didn't see any crash out videos. Yet. Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you motherfuckers something. Chris fucking bothered me again. I'm trying to rest my eyes, and Chris is bothered. Leon, did you see this? 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 Hold on. I got something to tweet. I can't, but I won't be able to show you the tweet because it's bad words. There's bad words in said tweet. There's bad words in said tweet. Hold on. Just log into Twitter real fast. I'm doing such a good job tweeting on Twitter. No, what's this fucker's? Oh, I don't know his fucking... I don't know his name. Oh, there it is. Fuck. There you go. Tweet has been put out. Now if I get banned, whatever. Remember when jury members for Trump's case in NYC were getting leaked for being just part of the jury? Ha! Didn't even know that. Isn't that great? Isn't that serendipitous? Sad business. They got 99 overall teams in cut now, and I'm behind. Oh my god. They got 99 overall teams in cut now. I'm devastated. This is the shit I got. Fuck me. All right, quartering. Oops. Wrong thing.
They hoped. And, well, they just bought a brand new $150,000 Escalade to go with their $800,000 home. This whole thing is... I'm
going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to say this with a straight face, and you're going to have to hear me out. I don't care that they're blowing the money. They were going to do that anyway. That was my expectation when they started that GoFundMe, and then they eventually bonded them out. Whatever the fuck they had left over, they was going to blow. It's like, I'm at that point where I can't pretend to be shocked by a lot of shit. I could just see it for what it is and then go about my fucking day. Because if I do anything else, it's performative. Like, I'm aware that motherfuckers will indeed, after doing whatever necessary to garner money and then blow the money for the required thing, they're going to blow it on whatever the fuck else. And blowing it on a car and security and a house to rent out. Yeah, sure. Fuck, whatever. Get me to the end result, please.
Playing out so embarrassingly, even if I give Carmelo the benefit of the doubt, the people around him are making me hate him. I mean, why are they doing this? Why are they buying a brand new Escalade? Why are they moving into a huge mansion? Don't they know how this will be perceived? Don't they even care at all?
Well, the GoFundMe is for legal. The trick part is it wasn't on GoFundMe. That's what's getting a lot of other people confused. GoFundMe took their shit down. GoFundMe took their shit down. It is... What's that? Give, Send, Go, which is a completely different thing. And Give, Send, Go saw all the people complaining, and they said, yeah, no, we're going to let this stay. So they said they're going to let that shit stick. So there's really no amount of bitching that was going to solve anything.
At all? Why would you need $150,000? Now, I'm sure the team will go, oh, they're just leasing it to get back and forth for their security or whatever. I mean, good grief, dude. And it's just, the whole situation is just embarrassing. And, you know, we haven't even started.
They also let Penny stay. They also let Kyle Rittenhouse stay. So it's like, and these are not the same thing. I've seen people try their damnedest to make all of these like the same, and they're not. The only thing of similar is that they all went to GiveSendGo to crowdfund money for legal and whatever the fuck else. That's the only similar. Anybody saying that, oh my God, this is the same as Kyle right now, this is the same as Dana Pay, they're lying through their fucking teeth. I know that because as somebody who invested time into both of those, I can tell you these are not the same thing. Anyone just tweeting, this is just like Daniel Penny, so I don't see what the problem is, grossly lying for their own version of a fucking narrative.
Started the trial yet? If we're ever going to get any information on trial, if this loser judge doesn't drop the charges, let's get into the story. Hey, ever since I started covering this story, I don't know what's going on with my main channel here, but I do appreciate that you're all subscribed. Make sure you're still subscribed if you haven't yet.
Okay, so I saw this before I turned on the go live button. The gimmick now is for a bunch, or at least for today, because who knows what the gimmick's going to be tomorrow. The gimmick for today is to talk about this POV shot of Carmelo getting in the car after being bonded out and how they intimidated a reporter. Now, I'm going to need y'all with like objective clarity. If he shows this video, I'm gonna struggle for y'all to figure out where's the intimidation on a reporter.
But I also have this. I have a second channel called.
Who cares?
I mean, is this what they thought? Did they think that this was a good idea? Did they think that, hey, this is something that's gonna make us look good? They made the conscious decision to release this video. Anthony's family has also allegedly purchased a new $150,000 car.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, the video does nothing for anybody. It is literally just like what, 32 seconds of him walking to a car. There's nothing else, like literally nothing else. There's no like fuck you all, get away from me.
The footage below was proudly filmed and posted after Anthony was released on bond. POV with Carmelo Anthony. I gave the aggressive reporter that look, a female reporter by the way. Once we got him in the car, she gave me that nod and Adigan threat, presumably one of Attorney Anthony's security guards. She knew at that point I was pissed. Move, lady. Anthony's family is reportedly living large after he admitted to taking the life of Austin Metcalf for simply, quote, grabbing him. According to the Daily Mail, the family not only moved into a $900,000 home, but also have...
Just skip to the video. Oh, the video's a minute. Oh, I was wrong about this.
All right. Come on, just follow me.
By the way, are any of these guys his dad? Are any of these guys his father? I don't...
What is the point of asking this? Y'all can't sit here and say that his father's not in his life. One of these individuals, to my knowledge, is the one that was running around saying, hey, can y'all stop with the fake information? What?
I don't think so. I mean, they're glorifying this kid.
I can barely hear what the fuck they saying. Like, what is glorification? Hold on.
I don't think so. I mean, they're glorifying this kid.
Hold on. What is the glorification? Him touching him? That's grooming.
All right. Come on, just follow me.
By the way, are any of these guys his dad? Are any of these guys his father? I don't think so. I mean, they're
And then you motherfuckers want me to waste my time making a fucking video with 2 minutes of the information being that, and then the rest of it is, where's his father? Like, y'all might want to stop.
Glorifying this kid.
Just stay close, okay?
They filmed it for... I mean, they're turning this into a PR thing.
Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say to
Based female reporter, the only one with balls to get in there and ask a question.
the victim, to the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart? Carmelo, why
Good question. Why were you armed? Who is this reporter? She's doing great.
were you armed at school?
That woman is doing what every fucking other reporter would do if they were in earshot. The problem is some of these motherfuckers are just recording and staying fucking silent for no reason.
Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
Yes, go.
Excuse me.
Carmelo, you like to say?
Want to play to the community that's donated?
No, I don't. I got nothing to say.
Now, class, I have a question. You just watched a minute and 15 seconds of a video. I don't have a problem with what the reporter did. You're asking relevant questions regarding what's going on here. My one hiccup here is, where's that intimidation? I was told that this was a video of motherfucker being intimidated. Where's my intimidation? Where's the pushing a motherfucker back and saying, don't you fucking approach him? Where's that? I was waiting for that shit. Like I was waiting to see some shit pop off, but motherfucker just walked to the car and avoided answering questions. I'm struggling.
I mean, you don't hear him say this stuff. Maybe there's a longer cut to it, but I mean,
if there was a longer cut, you would show that and not see. But when you point this shit out, apparently you're the one that wants to see this motherfucker walk scot-free. Was that the gimmick the dumbass tried to put on me? Because it's difficult for a lot of motherfuckers to understand that multiple things could be true in a scenario, and it's difficult for people who've already dug their heels into this shit to actually think critically.
What were they thinking? Of course, they're beefing up security, along with purchasing a brand new car. Update on Carmelo Anthony's family. They raised $500,000 in, quote, legal defense and moved into a mansion, bought a Cadillac Escalade, and Carmelo got some new kicks. Pretty nice home, $863,000. Manifesting promise all 2020.
I wonder what he's about to say about this, because this is another thing that I saw. I don't know what this is, because apparently people are having back and forth conversations. This is why I say no one gives a fuck about this in all sincerity, because we are now having conversations about when a fucking car has been purchased. Because over the past 8 hours, there have been discrepancies about where the car was purchased, when the car was purchased. It's getting to a point.
23 thanks to my
good morning.
Really
Bitch, it's 1 p.m.
It's so impractical.
I
Hey,
hate you.
We got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
You make living difficult, Harley. And chick, are we playing Repo? I'm not playing Repo unless we trying to beat it.
my husband. They literally put free Carmelo, and they've got.
Wait, excuse me. Wait a minute. Are you ignoring the 2023 part of that? Sir. Jeremy, are you ignoring the 2023 part of that picture?
Got some new kicks.
Now, look, the thing about the house, I don't fucking know. Because you got motherfuckers saying, that's a different staircase than what y'all are showing. I don't fucking know. I still don't fucking care. But about this car, which is something else y'all want me to care about so much, are you sure that this is the same, sir?
Pretty nice home, $863,000.
Like right there, right there. Manifesting God's promises all 2023. What year is it? 2025? Like, that would be something you would look at before you just broadcast in front of people and say, look, he bought a new car.
Manifesting promise all 2023 thanks to my husband.
I could be drunk. But unless Carmelo got a sex change that fast, that ain't him. Minnie, I appreciate the cheer and the gifted sub. You sycophant.
And they literally put free Carmelo, and they've got an brand new Escalade pictured here. What? What?
Nigga, you just ignoring that? Carmelo ain't even in the shot. You know what? This is the sick part. If this was 2019 or 2020, I would have made a video
really
about
wanna
this.
get gangbanged.
Like, I'm not about to sit here
It's so
and act
impractical.
coy.
Hey, we got a $23 Sky
If this was
Pack.
2020,
Come holler.
if this was 2020, 2019, fuck it, I'm gonna even say 2021.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
If it was even 2021, I'd probably make a video. Oh my God, they bought a new car. But you reading this. First of all, the photo and the entire caption looks to be, and I'm talking about the manifested God's promises part, that looks to be on Facebook. Motherfucker took that, brought it to TikTok, and added, this is why they really mad, both mom and dad in the house, unlike the other family, hashtag free come. That was added on TikTok. And might I fucking add, and might I add, if you look even closer, what's the date? April 5th? It's April 16th. And through the wee hours of the night on April 15th was when people were talking about a fucking car. So you mean to tell me you motherfuckers missed this shit for a week, if not 2? So like, what the hell? I'm not talking about the house. I'm talking about the car. I don't know nothing about the house. I'm going to say that with clairvoyance that I don't know nothing about the house.
What? What?
Are you just ignoring this, you dickhead? Are you just...
And they literally put free Carmelo, and they've got an brand new Escalade pictured here.
You really not looking at this? I'm getting sick.
What? What? Okay, there's a pair of Nikes there. That doesn't necessarily mean they're brand new, okay?
So your brain does work.
Again, I when did they buy this Escalade? I don't know. You see this here, the post where they posted the Cadillac Escalade. Looks like April 5th.
Never mind. He might be cooking.
This would be photo from April 5th. People say there's a date here. I don't really know what date this is.
Never mind. Dickhead. April 5th, 2023. When did this happen in 2023? Did I miss it? Was this like something we all just missed in 2023?
Photo from April 5th. People say there's a date here. I don't really know what date this is.
About to start scratching.
I mean, if he did buy the Escalade, again, who knows what they do for a living? Maybe they can afford an Escalade. I don't know. This is a pretty nice house. It was listed on Zillow for $863,000. Who knows what it was paid for? Here we have Sandeep. Do not redeem it. Manasa Moretti. They just rented their $825,000 home in Frisco to Carmelo Anthony and his family after he took Austin Metcalf's life. We don't know when exactly this was rented, but not a great look. But also, could they lose the money? The Carmelo Anthony crowdfund was clearly described as a legal fund. Using it to purchase a new house is fraud.
The reason why I feel like they're not going to lose that money is because Give, Send, Go never took that shit down. If Give, Send, Go took that shit down and just refunded everybody, I guess they'd be shit out of luck, or they'd have to find a way to come out of pocket with the shit. Who knows? But because Give, Send, Go was like the big mascot and saying, hey, I know y'all mad, but too bad. Because then we'd have to rework the entire fucking structure of this policy. It's not really going to go that way.
People went to jail for this in the We Will Build the Wall case. So could he? This is the family of Carmelo Anthony has officially retained attorney Mike Howard as lead defense counsel. We thank the attorneys Billy Clark and Kim Cole for the early support. And we are now building a strong legal team to fight for justice. Donate and share today. So they're saying it's for a legal fund. Carmelo deserves what every citizen deserves, fair treatment and a full rights under the law. Hey, I agree with that. We won't stop until he gets it. So they're saying, and we look at the replies. By the way, they posted this over the weekend. Was a house also purchased with the donation money? Did Austin get fair treatment when he lost his life? Well, I hope the parents of Carmelo understand that the victim...
They're eating the dogs.
The quarter and the quartering stands for quarter.
Family will sue them and take that house for reparations.
I appreciate the $199.
Fraud defense turned into a new house. That's fraud. Again, we will have to see. Black Lives Matter funds were used to do the exact same thing. These suckers will never learn. And we still have $445,000. Jacob Wells says, except it wasn't. And then, so it's a little weird that the guy from Give, Send, Go is promoting this fund. It's probably the most money he's...
Not really. It's not really weird. I mean, it's his fucking company. It's his fucking website. He's seeing motherfuckers like mauled over it, so he's gonna have some fun with it, and it'll be extra promotion for his fucking website. You can hate it. Not really nothing wrong with it when it's your own fucking website.
It's made in a very long time. You know, some of these comments are bonkers. Banff, we are the defenders of our lineage. This is America, and these flat whiteness immigrants from all over the world have always been open enemies towards foundational black Americans from day one. There were no foundational black Americans, idiot. I mean, the amount of anti-white comments in their fundraiser. I have like a separate video just laughing at like the complete nonsense. Again, here we have additional video. You know, it's crazy, but all these people are still spreading lies about Metcalf bullying Carmelo Anthony, being on drugs, when Dominique Alexander, who is Carmelo's defense team, has stated clearly that all of those are fake posts and lies. It's almost as if it's about hating whites, not truth.
And what we was able to hear today from the Frisco Police Department is reassuring that the Frisco Police Department is doing everything that it can to address the racism and the bigotry.
Oh, thank God.
We have saw the police chief, a statement being sent out by the police chief that was false. We have saw a false autopsy report that was false. We have to caution the community to say, hey, we cannot trust everything that is online. The disinformation that is going online is hurting this case. And it has to
It's your
stop.
people that are putting it, bud.
It has to stop, y'all. As we know it.
Did I not just watch this dude like skate by trying to figure out when a motherfucker bought an Escalade? And the title of his video, Carmelo Anthony buys $150,000 Escalade. Would that not be considered a piece of this misinformation going around if it is indeed misinformation? Am I fucking in Neptune's anus right now?
Right now, Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony did not know each other.
Oops, what happened to the bullying thing?
They did not know each other. Let's stop it. They were not at a party together. Let's stop the lies regarding this situation. We also know that both Austin Metcalf, the twin brothers, were on the roster that day to be at that track meet.
People also said that they weren't supposed to be there.
We also know that Carmelo Anthony was on the roster that day to be at that track meet. We know they both arrived, all of them arrived to this facility via the transportation of Frisco ISD.
So it seems like there's an awful lot of fake information going around. I mean, also, again, when did they buy this Escalade? Did they already have the Escalade? All signs point to the not Austin Metcalf's family, but Carmelo's family being well off. You know, the fact that they're raising funds, I think, is
Say, come on, quarter. Say, buy my coffee. I mean, it's already there. It's already there on like the side of the screen. So what the fuck do we expect?
a little suspicious. You know, this is Carmelo's family advocate the day after Trump won, having a meltdown about Trump. Carmelo Anthony living with family, $900K.
Why would I care that this man had an opinion on Trump? Like, why? Why?
Home in gated community, bought a new car after release on bond in Austin Metcalf. So this is a new report that they're saying they bought a new. Here they have a brand new gated community. They've got it coned off, can't get in. A neighbor said.
Bitch, that's the front gate. That's like where you go in to drive. What you got that looks coned off don't even look like some spot anybody would be at. That's not a that's like the word. Man, I'm
So the family had just bought a new ride. He got a new car. The resident told the outlet, if you look at the license plate, it's got a paper tag and says expires June 4th. So that looks like it is true. So they had an Escalade, but they got another Escalade. Richwoods is a mile away from Centennial High School. Residents in the gated community were allegedly unaware that the family was living in the home until Anthony was released on Monday and have voiced concerns about the accused maniac in their exclusive neighborhood. Not good, not good. I don't think he should be out. An anonymous mother in the neighborhood told the Daily Mail. Another neighbor told the outlet that Anthony's family is not poor if they live in a gated community. They're not poor people, that's for sure. The home has also been getting flooded with deliveries, allegedly for Anthony, with Amazon trucks being seen making multiple drop-offs at his home. The best thing they can do is move, said another neighbor. I think that would be best for everyone. Oh, yeah. Absolutely love it. So, yeah, shopping sprees, new car, neighbors hate him. What a surprise. I hope you were informed by this video. If you were, please do.
I was not informed by a fucking thing. Yeah, don't ever tell me to make updates about pointless shit ever. Don't. Y'all gotta find somebody else to do it. I'm not gonna be a part of it. Can't be, won't be, never be. No. Now that we got that headache out the way, we now have apparently some grown man mauling in front of the internet to the point where he's deleting videos because I guess criticism isn't everyone's best fucking friend. Now, apparently one of you has just told me that this is about the Nintendo Switch 2. It all seems like everything comes back to the fucking Nintendo Switch 2. Everything. All of our issues for the remainder of 2025 will somehow tie back into the Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me. It's Terrell. So, I want to address a topic that I've never addressed before. There's a couple YouTube content creators out there who have been working towards a goal, and I have been trying my best to support the efforts that we were working towards, and I don't think I've really ever...
What's the goal? You have Hypnotic, Smash JT, and Vara Dark. What's the goal here?
named.
None of you are individuals that I think could make a video game, so I hope it's not to, as it was quoted, take games back, because that would be absolutely fucking disastrous.
Names on the channel or anything like that. And of course, I'm a professional working in the games industry, and I've been trying to use my experience and my understanding of how industries work to help you guys. And I don't think I've ever really talked directly much with all of you. So, Hypnotic, Smash JT, Very Dark, and a number of other of you as well. I didn't realize how much fun I was having with you guys. And when we were posting videos together, it felt like we were on a team.
This feels gay.
And it was so great. And the work that you guys are doing for the industry is so important.
Yeah, it was so important that Assassin's Creed sold 3 million copies and is one of the highest selling games of 2025. Now, technically still early. So, you know, my theory is that Little Nightmares 3 outsells every game known to man in all of existence, even though I know that's not true and it's me coping. A man could dream.
And I have to be very careful about what I say because I'm working in the industry. And so, over the past months, I've been having to make some considerations, and then over the past few weeks, I have made the decision to move the channel towards focusing on just positive content. That is a decision that I've made for the viewers of my channel, the people who enjoy watching my content, who really just want a positive place to hang out. But I hope you'll understand my position in the industry, that the way that I have been addressing topics was starting to get a bit too direct, and that puts me at risk professionally, if you can understand what I'm saying.
No, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. It would be better if you could explain that, hey, the videos that I made that have been overly critical, yeah, they could get me fired from my lucrative position inside of gaming. That sounds like what you're trying to put across, but I won't know that because I guess you're too chicken shit to just say it. You could just say, hey, I made some videos. They've been hypercritical, and honestly, they if I keep doing them, they're going to get me into some trouble.
And so I didn't want to have to talk about this in case certain people see this. But I just wanted to directly thank all of you.
Is he about to be killed? Like, was he banking on the failure of Assassin's Creed, and now that it's successful, he's got to fucking just send out his suicide note? Because what the fuck is this?
Hypnotic, Smash, Very Dark, and of course, many others. But I want to thank you for what you guys are doing. And I know that you get people that dislike you and hate you and say that you suck.
Me.
I believe in you guys, and I want to thank you for what you've done. And I've had so much fun making videos with you guys. But because of the direction that I have to take, and I've chosen to take, I realized this morning after Hypnotic posted a video and I was in the thumbnail, that was the moment I realized I won't be able to support you guys in the same way. I won't be able to make videos the same way to support you guys, if you know what I mean. And so I have to find other ways to support you guys, but I hope you understand. It can't look a certain way, if you know what I mean. So publicly it has to look a certain way. Professionally, I think you get what I mean. So I just wanted to say thanks. And I didn't realize how bummed out I would be. I can't make videos with you guys anymore. I can't make videos the same way. So my channel will be strictly positive stuff for a number of reasons. But in my previous video, I explained I have been trying to make it so that people who don't want the positive stuff, people who just want the sort of the content that I was making before I take responsibility for, that was attracting people that wanted negativity, and that was something that.
Why is this so dramatic? I guarantee you, the real reason, I don't even know it. It's probably gayer than what this motherfucker is trying to make it seem.
I didn't understand all that well because I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I'm well aware that you guys are much better at this than me. I know that I'm not good at YouTube. I don't really understand it, and I've said this many times. I don't really understand YouTube.
Flag on the play. Why are you saying this and still uploading a YouTube video? If there's something that is a big problem, you could just shut the fuck up, and it would be better.
But I'm going to do my best, so I have to portray things positively, and I'm going to make sure that my channel focuses on education and fun and comedy. But it's been so great, and I want to say, Smash, Hypnotic, Very Dark, and many others, keep going, you guys, keep going. We need you. And you know that I've believed in you. You know I've always believed in you, and I've championed you.
I can never take a man seriously who wears a suit in front of a green screen. Like, what do you have to hide, dear boy?
Keep going. I'll have to find other ways to support you. I think you know what I mean.
If he says, I think you know what you mean, one more fucking time, no one knows what the fuck you mean. Negro, Asian, Babool, I don't seem to understand any fucking thing.
I'll have to do things a bit quieter from now on. So I just wanted to say thanks. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been so fun. It felt like I was on a team. And that was really cool. All right, Hypnotic, Smash, Vera. See you guys around. Don't worry. I'm still here. I will find a way to support you. All right.
Somebody's gonna kill him. Like, what is this?
Have a seat. We're going to talk. My name is Jarrell. You might
I don't
know-
even think I'm watching this in order. Because what the fuck? Taking accountability and doing a better job. Something bad happened. I should have told you about. What the fuck? I don't think I'm watching any of these in order. These are re-uploads. These are on this fucking YouTube channel. I'm dying.
know me as the guy who put on the suit and did industry speeches. I covered a number of industry topics. I identified opportunities for the industry to move away from malpractices and move towards better practices, focusing on integrity, honesty, and transparency. I have made it very clear that I am not a YouTuber. I am a professional working in the games industry. I made it very clear that I'm not here for attention, and I will sometimes be covering topics and presenting topics with speeches that you will not.
I'm not here for attention. You uploaded a video 19 hours ago titled Taking Accountability. And then you uploaded one 10 days. You uploaded something 10 days ago called Something Bad Happened, and I should have told you about it sooner. So I'm getting an attention-seeking vibe from you, my boy.
Always understand. I told you that whatever I discuss here on industry topics will be for the gamers. I am against anti-consumer practices. I'm against pro-corporate. And I asked you to be patient, to listen, and to trust me. I said everything I say in my videos will not be just literal. There's a lot of meaning to what goes into these videos. And
Sounds very fucking performative. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hearing a bass in your voice that is performing.
they're not literally just to make a video for attention. They are to guide people to sharing their feedback, to lead a conversation toward a discussion, towards people sharing their perspectives, but also showing the industry how you respond to various topics with various tones and subjects, how you respond to certain situations, how you respond to information. Now, when the announcement for the Switch 2 was launched, things were not going well. There were many negative reactions online, and I posted a number of videos that were not just literal. They were prompts. They were prompts for you to share your feedback so the industry could see how you feel and how you respond to certain subjects.
Congratulations, buddy. The industry saw that and said, fuck them, we're doing it anyway. You're the hero, buddy. We couldn't do this shit without you. Except we could, and we're still in the same fucking Nintendo Switch go make me sell human body parts.
It did not go well in the fact that people, instead of receiving any information or viewing the matter in a subjective way, merely threw tantrums. People did not care about the facts. They ignored the facts, and they only focused on hatred and anger. And people only focused on stoking that anger and hatred. And because of that, people turned on me. I was slandered online, which does not matter to me. Again, I do not care about reputation. I have no interest in popularity. But people were slandering me for a time period, and not a single content creator stood up in my defense.
Who the fuck? I wouldn't stick up for you either. Hey guys, I have this prompt that I want you to watch so that you all can know that Nintendo's mad or they're trying to scam you. Brr. Like, who the fuck? Bitch, I wouldn't support. Bitch, I don't even know you and I don't like you.
Now, what does that show the industry? It shows the industry.
It shows the industry they don't give a fuck about one dude's fucking opinion in his attempt to, I guess, make games great again. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this is what happens when you get enough of fluff. Like, you get enough people patting you on your fucking ass and you think, oh my God, I could change the world all by myself. And then when reality beats you upside your ass, all of a sudden, you realize how worthless you truly are.
That when people are shown information and facts, the hate mob online will disregard any information and won't actually watch videos and won't actually listen.
Oh, we knew that already. We didn't need you for that. We kind of knew that already. That's the I guess the benefit of being online is just seeing that the truth don't mean shit.
Posted a number of videos to show what would happen, and you guys proved that you do not actually watch videos, you do not actually listen to information, you outright ignore it and focus on just creating hatred online. Now, what do you think you have just shown the games industry? You have just shown the games.
I shown them motherfuckers that if I don't get Mario Baseball remastered, I'ma start slinging dick. That's what I showed them. I ain't show them shit else. Listen, the gaming industry is the most blatant observation of what Stockholm Syndrome could truly be if motherfuckers knew how to actually continue to make money off of it. And they do. Think about it. Think about sports games. Sports games back in the Dizzy were like a fun thing. Like, you would just get your favorite sports team, maybe do a little bit of My Career, and you'd be on your fucking way. Now, sports games are the most money-hungry fucking thing in gaming. Y'all want to talk about loot boxes? Y'all want to talk about Overwatch and Apex and all these places? Bitch, play a sports game for 2 hours. You gonna find the fuck out that in the sports realm of the fucking conversation, this shit is BAD bad. And guess what? Motherfuckers complain about it every year. And you know what they do? Still buy the fucking games. They still buy the fucking games. They don't do shit else. They don't even hope for another alternative. They buy the games and play them. Oh my God, 2K sucks, as I spend $50 on VC. Oh my God, I'm sick of 2K not giving me what I want in shooting, as I just make a new build and buy some more VC and put the VC on that build. Oh my God, I hate 2K not having enough content, as I make a new build and spend more money on VC. Like, what? And motherfuckers always say, leave with your wallet. The problem is, the 50 of you motherfuckers that leave with your wallet, compare that to the 50,000 that said, fuck it, here's $100 for a bundle. You on the screen with the mustache that don't connect, you are not changing the gaming industry. Fuck me.
Industry that there's no reason for them to listen to you. You have just shown them that there's no reason for them to accept any of your perspectives or feedback because you just act like children. There's no reason for them to say, wait, maybe these consumers are onto something. Unfortunately, I expected much better out of all of you. This is entirely my fault. This is not your fault. This is entirely my fault because I believed in you. I believed you had the maturity and the intelligence to understand what I was telling you, to understand information that was presented to you.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon themselves. Oh, when motherfuckers do this shit, it's just like, fuck. I wish I had the force strength to just take a butcher knife and just cut my own arm off. That way I could just be away from this shit forever.
And I'm very disappointed. Again, I have no interest in popularity. I do not care that people are slandering me online and spreading lies. That has no bearing.
If you don't care, stop making content. If you don't care, just give up. If you don't care, give up. No longer speak about this shit. But because you have a YouTube channel, you're gonna keep fucking talking. You're gonna feed that beast like the good little fucking chicken that you are, motherfucker. You're gonna consume and you're gonna You're gonna keep it going. You know why? Because it brings you a little bit of traction and it makes you feel good. Matter of fact, let me look at your motherfucking word that says motherfucking. You got 125,000 subscribers. Kiss the blackest part of my fucking ass. Fuck you. Kiss the blackest part of every piece of my ass. And it's a lot, motherfucker. Final Fantasy fucking whichever number shows how strong is the Switch to. Bitch, it's gonna run like a PS4. That shit ain't strong enough. By the time the PS7 come out, the Nintendo Switch 3 gonna run like a PS4 Pro. I'm getting a headache. It's not going good. It's not going well. Oh my God, he's got a coffee mug that's silver. Shame on you.
On my life, that doesn't mean anything to me. What matters to me is that I can no longer create these speech videos addressing industry matters because of how you guys responded. Because I did a video, you guys ignored all of the information and turned everything into hatred, hate content, into slandering, and then nobody stood up and said, wait a second, hold on, maybe there's some information here. I've been watching all of your videos. I keep an eye on the industry, I watch what all of you post, and I'm very disappointed. I really believe in you guys. So, I have been...
That's like me saying I believe in any of you, knowing full well I know what you people are. You think I'm gonna trust humanity with people like Ahsoka and Harley Quinn around here? Absolutely not. Are you sick in the head?
Been the only industry professional addressing this matter in the public space in a direct way. Do you understand that? Are there any other professionals putting on a suit?
Oh, you're such a dick. I'm the only one that's doing this the right way. I'm the only one that's making this matter. I'm the only one that's making it worth it now. I'm the only fucking one. Bitch. No one cares. You know why no one cares? It's because, according to these people who you idolize so much, the gaming industry sucks as they continue to buy the things that they claim suck. Oops.
And addressing these matters in a public and open way. Who has been fighting for you for the past...
Me. I've been fighting for you all. You just don't believe in my fight. My fight's different. My fight is the fight that matters. I'm fighting so that all of you could have PS5 Pros. All of you deserve PS5 Pros. Give up your PCs and just consume the PlayStation forever.
Last year, when the previous CEO of Unity, John Ricciello, put in anti-developer and anti-consumer practices and was going to tear apart Unity as a company and rupture the industry, I first put on the suit and tie, I spoke, and we were able to remove the CEO that was destroying Unity. That is extremely difficult to do. You cannot just make that happen.
Great job. I give you a significant golf. Are you ready for your golf clap? There you go.
That does not happen every day. That is extremely difficult. Now, my set of skills come from the industry. I'm accustomed to dealing with multi-million-dollar CEOs and business owners. That is what I've done in the past. I know how to deal with them. And you do not deal with them by just throwing tantrums. I asked you to trust me, and you didn't. And because of that, I can't make these speech videos anymore. Do you understand the reasoning why? You've just...
No. You a grown-ass fucking man. You mad at the internet because they didn't press the link in your fucking bio to write their nice little review of what you got going on. Oh, you poor little babu. Ooh, I'm so sad. I couldn't get people to actually do the thing. What you kids say now?
That's destroyed our credibility. This
Don't bookmark this shit. I don't want this in my algorithm later.
was an endeavor with you and me, and you've destroyed our credibility with your behavior online over the past week, 2 weeks, or whatever it is. There was still so much more work that...
Really? These 2 weeks is what destroyed credibility from random people you wanted to trust online? Not anything else? Just this? Really? Really? Nothing else? Really? Nothing else? You sure there isn't anything else? You know, rhymes with dumbs.
that we need to do in the industry. And it is very disappointing. But unfortunately, I'll have to do this work alone now. Whatever work that I have to do in the industry now has to be behind closed doors.
This is
in
fucking
stuffy
gay.
boardrooms.
This is gay. This is like me sitting here being like, I'm the only one that fucking reports the real truth and you all should trust me. I'm not a fucking journalist. I just like making fun of stupid motherfuckers who say and do dumb shit. For example, how many of you know that there was a school shooting yesterday? I imagine only a few of you. How many of you know the ethnicity of the shooter? How many of you think it's white? How many of you think it's a Latino? How many of you think it's a Latinx? Well, spoiler, it's a fucking black dude. But before that, you know what everybody was talking about? Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. Do you know what was trying to gain traction? Claiming the motherfucker was trans. That don't even matter. And spoiler alert, it wasn't trans. But before that, it was, oh my God, this motherfucker. It was this motherfucker that did it. And it was a random motherfucker who conveniently shot up the exact same school around the same time last year. And the get out of jail free card that motherfuckers are gonna try to cash in is, well, they look the same. Problem is, that ain't true. The second part of that is, why is nobody looking at the byline that shows when you pull up the image of this motherfucker, it shows 2024. We're in 2025. So unless we got a fucking time traveler, we got motherfuckers lying just to get likes on Twitter. Why? Because ruthlessness is mercy upon themselves.
I'm so disappointed in you. I really believed in you guys. So moving forward, I will not be addressing any industry topics whatsoever, because I can't anymore. You destroy our credibility. Great work. I told you everything I said is not literal. I told you these videos are prompts to show the industry how you respond to stimulus.
So I don't mean to bury the lead here, but apparently there's like a pinned comment somewhere on one of these videos where he's like, haha, you all fell for my elaborate ruse. I was only mimicking what people are saying so that others could sit there and understand that I'm distancing myself from all of these other people. And it's like, go take a shower, you musty looking fuck. You look like the type of you look like you got a ponytail back there, and you ought to be ashamed. Ponytails only work for white blonde men in their 50s.
Information, and you responded in the absolute worst way possible. You could not have responded worse.
Oh, and I guess women too.
And the only reason I am upset is because I believed in you. I thought you were more mature. I thought you were more intelligent. Moving forward, this channel will be strictly fun, education, and entertainment. I will not be addressing industry topics.
No, and it just ends. Oh my God! Wait! Hold on. Intermission. Because what the fuck did Kamal just post? What the fuck did he just post? Very excited for this one. Call in and talk to Anil Gupta, the love doctor, to ask questions about all different forms of relationships. We'll be live in about an hour. This is today? Oh, it's today! Ooh! I thought this shit was tomorrow. I guess they had to bump it up. I guess they had to bump this up. I had to leave a comment. I just had to leave a comment. I thought it was tomorrow. Because he told me it was tomorrow. I also said I wanted to be like in the room, but now I don't want to. I actually thought this was going to be something that I could meme with, but I guess he wants to be all professional. So out of respect, I'll not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that meeting. Not at all. But I am interested to watch this shit from a distance. Why? Because Kamal's audience, when it comes to the topic of dating, it's the most hilarious shit under the fucking sun. I think the last time this dude did a call-in stream and the topic was dating, man, you'd be embarrassed, and you don't even know any of these fucking people. Hi, Dragon. I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna watch from a distance. I feel like watching from a distance is going to bring out the best in me. But that dude definitely got a schnoz on him. Like, I can't bring my cocaine around that guy. But look, let's fucking watch and see the bad thing that happened so that we can understand all the good and the bads of gaming. I'm focusing on positivity with my videos moving forward. Please say what you need. No one who watches your videos wants to see you burn yourself out trying to be everything for everyone. This level of self-awareness, introspection, and nuance is quite rare in this space or these days in general. Yeah, I bet.
Angry, nasty comment, and then you're going to tell me that you're unsubscribing. Before you go, I just want to say thank you for ever being subscribed at all. I know you want to...
Oh my God, I'm just like, it's like on a vision board. You just drinking your own cum.
Unsubscribe and block my channel, but I just want to say I'm grateful that you've ever watched any of my videos. Thank you for ever being subscribed in the first place, and I wish you well. Be well. All the best to you. So this is a topic that I don't want to discuss. I didn't want to discuss, but it's important.
What's the golden rule? Whenever a YouTuber says they don't want to do something and they record a fucking video doing it, you know it's all a sham. It's all a big fucking ruse.
Because it is something that affects the channel here. I recently did a video explaining my position on the Switch 2 situation and its pricing, and I'll put the link.
I am completely Star Warsing this shit, aren't I? I'm completely Star Warsing.
Ever since the Nintendo
shit.
Switch 2 Direct ended, there's been a lot of...
I randomly pressed the link thinking that I was going to see another one of his videos. I like him. I don't even know him, but I like the fact that he's got like a green boom arm, and I also like that he's got this background going. It's pretty good.
Hi everyone, Terrell here. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I know a lot of you are just here to leave a really angry, nasty comment, and then you're going to tell me that you're unsubscribing. Before you go, I just want to say thank you for ever being subscribed at all. I know you want to unsubscribe and block my channel, but I just want to say I'm grateful that you've ever watched any of my videos. Thank you for ever being subscribed in the first place, and I wish you well. Be well. All the best to you. So this is a topic that I don't want to discuss. I didn't want to discuss, but it's important.
It's no wonder Peter Pan movie got fucking restricted or changed or altered because of motherfuckers like this crying because we said, how does the red man howl?
Because it is something that affects the channel here. I recently did a video explaining my position on the Switch 2 situation and its pricing, and I'll put the link in the description.
Jesus Christ, I thought I 2x speeded you.
But basically, I'm very unhappy with the Switch 2 pricing, but I've been trying to stay positive about it in my videos, and it was...
No, you cannot stay positive about that. That shit cost a grip, and the games cost a mini grip. Like, this is embarrassing. We can't do this in this country. We're all dying. Gaming's not supposed to be this, even though it's been that the entire time. Jesus, we've been bitching about prices going up, but yet we still buy and consume. Why? Because we're dirty gamers and we like the sensation of that dirty game on our fucking asses. Oh yeah.
Result in people being very angry at me about...
Video games are for the unemployed, but I got some bad news for you about me right now. Video games are not for the unemployed, because how are the unemployed? Sorry, rest in peace to my hey black hero George Floyd. But how are we supposed to buy them?
Being so positive about the videos, I want to explain that. But also, this is a topic that's pretty important because over the past 2 weeks, it has affected every single one of my videos. It has affected every single line of dialogue that I've spoken in my videos. And I have very strict rules that I set for creating videos on this channel. I have very strict rules for communication. And over the past 2 weeks, I've basically broken every single one of those rules. I hope you understand, I'm not here to be some sort of internet celebrity or YouTuber. I'm not here for that. And I've tried.
He's got 125,000 subscribers. I'm almost certain he has a play button. That ship has sailed, my boy.
I try to explain that I'm here just as some dude. I'm just a guy. I'm not.
No. You can't take my tagline, buddy. I am just the dude around here. No.
Trying to be some idol or look at me, I'm some fancy internet dude. I don't ask for likes and subscribers. I don't take ad sponsorships. I'm literally just some dude, and people are projecting a lot of things onto me. And
well, you don't take ad sponsorships, but you do take money. You take super chats. Just so we're all clear here. So you do get money off of this shit. How much? Who knows? But
that's going to happen. That's just it. But I'm getting a lot of harassment in my latest videos, and that's a bummer. But that's just how it is. You have to accept it. If you're on YouTube, that's just you accept it. So in a number of my previous videos, I mean, I hinted at it. I've been hinting at it, and I mentioned it to you guys. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm just some dude. I'm a guy. Welcome. It's great to see you. Thanks for...
I thought you weren't worried about being an internet celebrity. Someone who's not worried about that will not sit there and be like, "Oh, if you're new here, welcome. Oh, thank you for subscribing." But I'm not. I don't want to be an internet celebrity.
But about 2 weeks ago, someone very important to me died, and I didn't want to talk about it.
I mean, R.I.P.
Want to talk about it, but I knew that it was going to influence all of my decisions going forward in terms of work, how I approach the industry. But someone very important to me died from cancer. And this comes, you know, shortly after last year, a very close friend of mine was dealing with cancer and he ended up killing himself. And I
R.I.P. Suicide, not the way out.
personally feel like I should, well, it's not that I should have, I could have done a much better job being supportive to that friend. He was dealing with...
I mean, I don't mean to be that guy, but, you know, instead of quote unquote fighting the good fight for the gamers, you could have been being a good friend to your friend.
Cancer, I should have been there for him. I could have been there for him, and I wasn't. And that is the fact of the matter. That is plain fact as days. I could have been there for my friend. I could have been a better friend for him. I could have brought him a sense of calm. I could have brought him support. I could have brought him...
Methinks that if you tried that, he would have just shot himself in front of your face.
A sense of stability, and I didn't. And he killed himself. I could have been there for him, and I wasn't. So...
I feel like I should shoot myself in my face listening to you. Grandstand.
It's something that I can't get off my mind. I've just been thinking about it. And that's just how it is. That's going to be how it is for the rest of my life. It's going to affect all of my decisions for the rest of my life, how I deal with my friends. And because of that, I've been trying to be a better friend. I've been trying to be as supportive as I can to people around me. I've been trying to be as supportive as I can be. And then about 2 weeks ago, a very close friend of mine...
Go to therapy. 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 Go to therapy.
Leukemia. And this is a friend that got me into the photography industry. When we met, we discussed a lot of things about technology, photography, digital stuff, and it was a long time ago. And we talked, and I was, you know, I wasn't a professional at the time, but he brought me in to work in the photography industry. And we talked a few times before I started working with him. And he was really dead set on having me work with him in the photography industry, and I didn't understand it. And he, after we met, you know, a couple months later, he came back to me and he said, look, and he's a veteran. He pioneered the photography industry, and he told me, look, after we met, I've been trying to meet other people your age. I've been talking to other people your age. And he said, I haven't met anyone else like you. I was wondering if this is just how people your age are, or if you're an outlier. And he said something to me that I didn't understand at the time. I was too young to understand. And he said to me, your eyes are so clear. I didn't get it. He said, I bet you can see the world for what it is. I was too young. I was too naive to understand it. I didn't get it. I only just recently understood what he meant by it.
So that means your eyes weren't that clear.
After he died. But he said, would you do some work for me in the photography industry? I need someone to do some work. And I was intimidated, because that's industry work, that's professional. I said, look, I'm not a professional, you know. And he said, well, you know, I need someone to do some work. I need event work. I need this. I need consulting and this and that. And I said, okay, I'll give it a try. But I don't think I'm the right person for this job. I really don't believe that. And I did a lot of work for him. So all of the skills that I have as a professional, any understanding that I have.
This feels like a Messiah complex. It feels like a guy who, I feel like I said it earlier. Feels like a guy who blew too much smoke up his own ass. Like he got cheered on by a bunch of people online. And he started thinking to himself, hey, you know what I could be? I could be the one who leads the charge here. I could be everyone's hero, and all I need is to just be the change, and I'll inspire people to make gaming better. It's the shit you're supposed to go through, like, when you're, like, in your teens. Like, you get propped up by a bunch of other dumbasses who don't know no fucking better, and you think to yourself, I could figure this out. And then you realize, nope, I'm a dumbass and I'm getting humbled. He looked like he about to be 30. You too grown. You too grown. You got too much going. Shut it up. Shut it up. I feel violated hearing that. What are you talking about? What you talking about? What you feel about? What? Oh, you mean this? Well, don't feel too violated.
As industry work, I learned from this friend of mine, and I really admired him. I looked up to him because all the skills.
He's actually 19. If he's you see, you're a fucking troll to the nines, so I can't really fucking trust you worth a damn. But if he's actually 19, that says a lot about what he's gonna look like when he turns 20. because it's a downhill as he gets older.
That I have as a professional, I learned from him, and he's someone who really believed in me, and he gave me the opportunity to learn from him and to see his skills, to learn from him, to see he was someone that I understood could see the future as an industry leader. He could see what affects an industry. He could see what causes an industry to either fail or succeed, and it took me years to understand that, and I absolutely looked up to him. And about 2 weeks ago, he died of leukemia. And so I've been trying to process that. I've been trying to understand his legacy. I've been trying to understand what he left behind. I've been trying to understand every single thing that he's ever said to me. And it's influenced every single last line of dialogue that I've spoken in my videos over the last 2 or 3 weeks.
The video's titled Something Bad Happened, and so far all I know is that 2 people in his life have died. Wow, unfortunate for you, and I'm sad that you have to deal with that. You're kind of making this seem like the mafia came and got him.
You know, you lose track of time when these sort of things happen. I did a video recently where I featured a picture of Satoru Iwata, and people got really mad at me. It's sad. It's really sad to me. I featured a picture of Satoru Iwata because I wanted to inspire other developers to do their best and to create something beautiful for other people. When you're a game developer, it is often disheartening. There's so much work that goes into game development, and you hit so many low points. And sometimes you feel like things are impossible. And you think there's no way I can keep going. This just isn't going to work. And when I feel like that, when I feel like I can't do this, I can't keep going, I think of Satoru Iwata, and I think this is a guy that did so much for the games industry. He's incredible. He did so much work, and he brought such beautiful things to people. I think of Satoru Iwata, and it inspires me to keep going, to do my best. And I wanted to share that feeling with everyone. I wanted to share that with other developers. I wanted to encourage other developers to do their best and to create something beautiful for other people. And I made a video where I featured a picture of him because I wanted to share that feeling, and then people got really mad at me for doing that. And they're saying you're making fun of Satoru Iwata. And it was really sad to me that people interpreted that. And I thought I obviously didn't do a good enough job. It's totally on me. It's not anyone else's fault. It's my fault for not being clear with my communication. But I wanted to inspire other developers because I know there's a lot of people like me out there that you hit low points. That's just how it is as a developer. And I just wanted to encourage people to do your best. And I featured him because I wish he was still here. I wish Satoru Iwata was still here. I wish
Why? Was he a close friend to you? Was that somebody who you could turn to for advice? Or was that just a guy that was popular that you idolized? Why do you wish...
My friend was still here. My friend that died 2 weeks ago. And this is a topic that I needed to discuss with you guys.
Are you talking to me about death? The longing effects of grief? These are all viable things that, I feel like could be better explained by somebody else and not you, because you are doing a terrible fucking job explaining this shit.
A few weeks ago, but I didn't want to because it's difficult. But I need to focus on content that is positive. I need to share things with people that are positive. The effect that I have on people needs to be positive.
But I thought you didn't want to be a celebrity, so why are you worried about the effect you have on people?
Because there's a friend of mine now that probably has only until the end of the year, most likely less. He's also dealing with cancer.
How many of your fucking friends are dying? Jesus!
And I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with him. And I'm trying to be my friend. He's dying of cancer.
Y'all need to see doctors. You need to start telling these motherfucking friends you got to start seeing better doctors. Because what the fuck? Maybe it ain't cancer. Maybe it's you. What if, I like how each person who's dying got something in common. They friends with you. And that might be a bigger issue than you would actually want to understand.
I'm trying to bring him a sense of calm and a sense of peace. And I'm trying to bring him a sense of reassurance. And that's what I'm focused on with my life right now. That is my priority in life, is to bring people a sense of calm and reassurance.
I'm not calm right now listening to you. I'm actually very paranoid. I feel like listening to you might kill me.
There's a number of people in my life right now that need that. And I need to be strong enough to be able to provide that.
Are they all dying of cancer? I'm not supposed to be laughing at this, but this is like the third person he's brought up dying of cancer or dead from cancer.
Even if they aren't dying, there's people that have issues that they're going through difficult moments in their life. People that I looked up to, people that I admired while I was growing up. Now I'm the adult. They're older and they're going through very difficult stages of their lives. They are now turning to me for strength and support. So I need to give those people a sense of calm and stability. And I'm sitting with a friend, and I always accepted death is going to happen. That's a problem. That's everyone dies. And I never really feared it. But I'm sitting with my friend dying of cancer. And this is the first time in my life where I've seen the fear in someone's eyes. And he's in his 80s, and he's terrified.
Yeah, I'm sitting here healthy. Oh, death. I'm not worried about death at all. And I look over, and my fucking friend's just sitting here dying. It's like, oh, now it's making me realize that one day I'm going to die. And I guarantee... Look. I haven't watched this. What are the chances this motherfucker sits there and say, oh, I saw the fear in his eyes, and that made me truly understand, like, wow, one day I'm gonna die.
He hasn't talked to anyone about it. He's talking to me about it.
just terrified. He's so scared of it. And this is the first time I've seen just fear like this. How do I bring him a sense of calm? How do I bring him reassurance and a sense of comfort? And that is my priority. Is
buy him a Nintendo Switch.
trying to make him feel better at some point. And so this is where I am at personally. And this
Let him die in financial strife.
attitude is affecting all of my videos. In my videos, I wanted to tell you guys 2 weeks ago that I need to step away from videos where I am offering critique. I need to step away from videos that have any kind of negativity in them. Because my priority in life right now is to bring a sense of calm and stability to other people. And I wanted to tell you guys a couple weeks ago, but it's too difficult. It's very difficult to talk about this stuff. It sucks. Nobody wants to hear this stuff. Nobody wants to say it. And
I don't know how I would feel if I was dying of cancer and a friend of mine is telling people I have cancer and that he's using that to say, hey, I want to be more positive in my YouTube videos.
so that is why my Nintendo Switch videos have not been negative. I'm receiving so much personal harassment. I try to respond to comments because I want to let people know that I care about what they have to say, but I'm just receiving so many.
Never do that. Never do that. This morning I called somebody a dumbass in my comment section. Why? Just they're in a dumbass in my comment section. That's why. I don't have any other reason. The reason I have is the most valid reason under the sun. You're being a dumbass in my comment section.
Personal attacks from people that are saying you're this word, you're that word. I'm unsubscribing because you're not attacking Nintendo. So this is why I have been so positive in my videos. This is why I've been so positive about Nintendo and its pricing of the Nintendo Switch, is that I do not want to step into negativity. Because if I focus on negativity, I know for a fact that I will take it too far and it will go very negative.
You're gonna wish someone got cancer, like your friend.
I'm expending the majority of my energy right now on staying positive. Because I'm in a position where I have a lot of people relying on me. There are so many difficult things I'm having to manage. My friend that died 2 weeks ago, I'm still trying to understand his legacy. I'm trying to understand what he left behind. And I have to decide for myself, what am I going to pick up? What of his legacy am I going to carry forward?
The fucking camera. You could pick up an ability to not use your fucking friend's name to just get people off your back. That's like if I make a video and, it's bad. Like, the premise is bad. Like, what I'm saying in it is bad. Like, oh, it's big buns, big booty. And then as you all are criticizing me, everyone in my house just burned alive. Fire Force, season 1 style. It's like, like I'm not really admitting to anything. I'm just sitting here like using these motherfuckers' death to get you off my back. Like that's what I'm feeling from this video right now. You just creature.
I haven't figured it out yet. Death is complicated. It's scary. People are so angry at me right now for saying you're condescending. You're this and that. You're this and that. And it's so disheartening to me that people have misinterpreted my messages. The things that people say I'm being condescending, there are messages that I intend as encouragement, and there are things that you won't understand when you're young. There are things that you won't understand until decades later. But nothing that I've ever said on this channel has been with the intent to condescend to people. Everything here is to encourage you to do your best. Because I want to do my best, and I still feel like my best is not good enough, and I need to get stronger, I need to get smarter, and I need to do better.
I don't feel like I'm doing my best
and
right now.
I don't have all the answers. It's so frustrating to me, because the people that are dying, the people that pioneer industries, the people that did all the work before me, they had the answers, and they took the answers with them. They are now gone. The people that I looked up to, the people that I admired, like Satoru Iwata, they're not here anymore. And it's so sad for people to attack me and say, oh, you're making fun of him. He's one of my biggest inspirations. And I'm trying to carry that legacy forward. But I don't know the answer to it. I'm just going to do the best that I can. So I don't know. I'm not here to say I'm this big fancy YouTuber, I'm a big celebrity, look at me. I'm not trying to say I'm a big fancy industry leader. I'm going to do the best that I can, but I don't have the answers because the people that have the answers are gone and they're not here with us anymore. The people that are left have to do the best that they can. They have to try to be inspired by the people that came before them. And that's it. So that is what I wanted to discuss with you. That has influenced every single video that I've done over the past 2 or 3 weeks.
I am learning nothing. And I'm a venture to guess you are also person watching this with me are not learning anything. This is a man bitching to the nines that he made a video not being too critical and he got shit for it and he needed to get people off his back, so he propped up his dead friend, his dying friend, and his dead mentor. I learned 4 people died. But fuck, that's all we really learning. Motherfuckers dying in front of him. He's the cancer.
It's influenced every single line of dialogue that I've said, that I've spoken with you. I've broken all of my rules for posting videos on this channel. one of my rules is do not create videos when you are emotional, because when you are emotional, you don't see clearly. But I have no choice. I'm trying to process the death of a number of friends. I'm processing.
Well, then that's the part where you go to therapy, because in therapy you can properly grieve your friend and hopefully are able to lead a life and honor his memory. Because that's what normal people do. They lead a life into which a friend could be proud of them. Not any of this stupid shit. Because this stupid shit seems very performative. And most importantly, gay.
A friend that's dying. Yet people are asking me every day for more videos. People tell me that their weeks are...
Fuck, my grandmother's dead, and there's barely anything I can do to fucking preserve her memory. But I'll try. You know what I'm trying to do? It's just, to keep it all in-house as best as one can. I'm being annoying because my grandmother was annoying. My grandmother knew how to get on everybody's fucking nerves, and it was the best. And I miss old granny. She shouldn't have punked out on me before I could show her my crib. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, cancer and things such as that, it tends to get the best of us. Or the worst of us. Or people at the right time.
Are difficult, it's frustrating, and my videos provide them with just some positivity. So I have to keep making these videos. People ask me for more. So I have to do my best. No matter what happens, I have to do my best.
Wait, people ask you for more, you just do it? Bitch, take a break. Come on, take a break. Come on back. Did she curse like a sailor? When I was younger, no. But as I got older, she started saying nigga a lot. And I'm like, who is this? What the fuck did you do with my grandma? I remember just going somewhere where she was at, and she just looked at me, and she's like, what's up, nigga? I'm like, huh? Who is you? You ain't, huh? Who is you? That was just like off the fucking rip. That's core memory. It's like, what's up, nigga? I'm telling you this. That lady wouldn't even say damn. As I got older and I was just saying like damn, she got mad at that. And I was just like, since when it was cool to say nigga?
I'm not allowed. I'm not in a...
Leon's candid event is crazy. You know, it's a real candid event. Me and my grandma went to McDonald's. And this was when Trump and Hillary was going at it for president. This was 2016. This lady bringing me to McDonald's, and I'm just asking her, "What you think about Trump becoming president?" She's like, "It ain't gonna happen." I remember vividly what I told that lady for two reasons. One, it was memorable. Two, because I recorded it and I still have it on my phone to this day. I was like, "Why?" Because he grabs vagina. Now, mind you, I'm 16. You're not supposed to be saying these words in front of your grandma unless you white. That lady ain't even know how to react to that shit. She just heard me say that and just went, huh?
Position where I can show signs of weakness. So whatever topic I cover, I need to make sure that I do it in a way that shares a sense of calm and strength with other people. And I will continue to do that no matter what it takes. I want to share a sense of calm and stability with other people. I don't care how many people say you suck, I'm unsubscribing. It doesn't matter to me. No matter what, I still...
You suck. I'm unsubscribing. I'm not even subscribed to you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna subscribe just to unsubscribe. And bam. I feel like I did my good deed for today.
We'll keep going. I'll still do my best no matter what. But I don't have all the answers. The people that had the answers are gone. I wish they were here. And that
I mean, damn, did they not like do interviews and write books or memoirs or articles about their fucking efforts? Like, I feel like these people weren't as destitute as motherfuckers would make them out to be. Like, maybe, or maybe, just maybe, nothing matters. Why? Because ruthlessness is mercy upon the soul. You know what, Natanya? You look like the type of sucker that likes musicals. Watch. Fuck this. We haven't deviated on the stream at all. Not one time. We've been streaming for a fucking hour and we haven't deviated once. We haven't deviated fucking once. I'm going to demand, whenever the fuck you people have enough time in your fucking life to just give up, I need y'all to watch this. Epic the Musical, the full movie. And yeah, I need all of you to consume this type of media. It is the greatest musical of all time. If you tell me High School Musical, I'm just going to call you a pedophile. I need you all to consume that. It is the greatest fucking music I've heard in the 25 years I've been alive. And I'm loving every second of it. I'm loving every fucking second of it. I'm trying to plant corn. Who gives a fuck about corn? Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Your opinion doesn't matter because you have an infatuation with OnlyFans. Plus, you have a pre-warning for comments. Is this going to hurt Simps' feelings? So yeah, bro. Your opinion. What? What? Jeez, where's the OnlyFans? I get motherfuckers who say that shit because of people like Meaden. Meaden has fucking poisoned people's interpretation of me. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get you out of here, Meaden. I've been waiting for this to be mentioned since the start of the stream. So look, I'm gonna just go ahead. Since you've been waiting for this, I might as well indulge you since we're deviating. I might as well tell you all my favorite songs. 600, these are not ranked. I'm just naming them as I see them. 600 Strike, Ruthlessness, Thunderbringer, obviously. Hold on. No, we're not doing this. Just a Man, Full Speed Ahead. You know what? I'm not ranking any of these, but I will say number 1 and number 2, Open Arms and Warrior of the Mind. I don't really like remember them as much. I do like Different Beats. Actually, you know what? Number 3 is Suffering. And number 4 is Monster. And number 5 is The Underworld. You know what? Fuck it. Number 6 is Thunderbringer. Number 7 and 8, Legendary and Little Wolf. Actually, never mind. I'm changing that. Number 5 is God Games. And number 4 is Love in Paradise. And number 6 is Day. See? This is why I can't fucking rank this shit. Because all of these songs are good. All of these songs are good. You know what? Never mind. My official ranking is that all of them are number 1. With Would You Fall in Love with Me Again being above number 1. Because we always need an S tier. And I will petition for Would You Fall in Love with Me Again to be number 1. God, so fucking so fucking good. It's so this was like randomly put in front of my face. This was not something I sought out. I think it was Open Arms I heard first, and it was the chorus that was in Underworld. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I looked it up, and then I found out there was like an entire story behind all of these songs. And I'm like, wait, is this in order? And then I finally sat down and watched the animations and listened to the songs in order. I cried! Do you understand me? This is the first time a musical has made me cry. You understand me? A fucking musical. You realize I've only cried at like 2 other pieces of entertainment? Toy Story fucking 3, well, technically 3. Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4, and motherfucking Finding Dory? Do you understand that? Do you understand it? So for a fucking musical to get me in my fucking feelings, gotta be the work of Satan. Got to be the work of Satan. But back to Torment.
That was the whole point. I shared an image of Seth Ryu. I wanted to inspire people and to cheer people up and to encourage them. I wish he was still here. I wish my friend was still here, but they're not. We are here. You're here. I'm here.
Bro, I feel like we're all gonna die watching you. You're not helping. You're not helping me. You don't make me feel safe. I'm gonna say it. This guy makes me feel embarrassed that I still draw breath on this earth.
So we're just gonna have to do the best that we can. That's it. All right, I haven't been sleeping well. I've been sleeping very little every single night.
God, I don't care.
Trying to get these videos done. I'm working on my games that I'm developing. I've been sleeping very little. It's negatively affecting all of my work, but I can't help.
You know what would help? Instead of making a YouTube video bitching about how you can't sleep, you just go to sleep. Did I solve it? Did I solve the mystery? You could just go to sleep, and that would help you.
Help it. The work has to be done. The videos have to get out there because
fuck this. Flag on the play. Emotional manipulation. 50 million yard penalty. Consequence, cut that fucking ponytail that I know is back there.
I want to be able to bring something positive to people. My games have to be done. That's how I earn money. It's just how it is. You have to get the work done. You won't always understand what I say in my videos because I choose my wording very wisely. People think, oh, you're being condescending. It's much deeper than that. It's so much deeper than that.
Oh, I don't think it's condescending. I think you're just trying to be fake mysterious.
I'm going to play a song for you on the piano. I hope you enjoy. This is something that I wrote.
Kiss my ass. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Next.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Oh my God. On normal speed, he sounds special to all of us. Like, what the fuck? Speed this up immediately.
I want to apologize for making you all worry. Over the past few weeks, I have made some decisions and I have been working towards improving the channel. And I want to check in with all of you so that we can just reset. We can see eye to eye in level, and I can apologize for making you worry. I knew that my approach was going to make people upset, but I honestly underestimated the amount that people actually cared. I honestly did not believe that people actually cared that much, and so I apologize that I've made you worried, and I apologize that I upset you. My intentions were to try to get the negative part of my audience to be so angry at me that they would unsubscribe and click the button that says don't recommend videos from this channel.
So let me see if I got this right. You make a video about YouTubers and not associating with them anymore. You make a video looking disheveled. Now that I'm noticing, now that I'm getting a, well, never mind. You look like this anyway. So that's just sad. So you did all of this to get rid of mean comments out of your... Man, this nigga gay!
And the reason being is there were a lot of people bringing negativity into the comment section, and they were just ruining the experience for everyone. And this is not anyone's fault but my own. Over the past year or so, there were a number of objectives that I needed to accomplish.
Bro, you could just say you support South of Midnight. You would have got rid of all of them people just like that.
In terms of nudging the games industry away.
You could have said you supported Disney, and you could have just got rid of the motherfuckers just like that.
From some malpractices.
You could have just said...
and some attitudes. And I employed every possible avenue in the online space in order to achieve that. We have achieved that goal, but the price that I have to pay is that I have attracted an audience to my channel that tends to focus on hatred, anger, and negativity. And that's simply something that I have to deal with now. And so that is what I am trying to fix. If you look at any of my videos, I did not ask anyone to like or subscribe. I was merely trying to accomplish a goal. But as we went along, more people asked me to make videos for them. When I first started getting a lot of views on this channel, because look, forever I only had a handful of people, and this was just a place for us to hang out, and I could share.
This is the maniacal ramblings of a madman who doesn't understand the difference between a dumbass and a dumber dumbass, and it's sad to see. It's really not sad to see. It's more pathetic. It's pathetic how online has convinced people they gotta act a certain way in order to gain attention, and then when they get it, all of a sudden it's, but I didn't want that attention at all. I didn't want this. I didn't want any of it.
Surprisingly dangerous. Consider the fucking thing in our defense. Like, actually, Eva's not a baby killer. Actually, accusing Ethan of killing his dog is maybe too far because they have mobilized such an insane harassment group that anybody who says any fucking thing.
Anyway, here's your fucking content cop that you all want me to fucking care about.
They will attempt.
What's the context? Some dumb motherfucker wants attention
to ruin their lives.
Well, that's not this, but
and once again, I'm the crazy one. It's not bad enough that I have this group of.
What we do here is go back.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If this shit done entice me, I'm ending the stream. Man, y'all already know how I feel about some of this shit. Y'all already know that I don't have the attention span to give a fuck about people complaining at each other for no fucking reason.
What's up, everybody? I'm Hassan Piker in the Stars, and a broadcast coming to you live from a cloudy day here in California, Los Angeles. We're live on a whole boys, girls, and MBs. I'm a fantastic moment. Today's a beautiful day. I have a very important announcement. I finally done it. I watched Ethan Klein's content nuke, and I'm not going to call it context puke as I normally do because the reality of the matter is it was brilliant. Nothing was out of context. Everything was correct. I am an Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist. I am a vicious anti-Semite. It's true. Most importantly, Ethan is more attractive than me, both physically and also mentally. I've been lying.
Well, I'm glad we had this all out the way. This is strike one.
About everything, including my glasses. They're fake. He was right about that. That's not even in the content nuke. And he was right about that too. How did he know everything? How? Wake up, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Ethan, wake up.
Wakey, wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time to be awake, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. This is no longer a dream. This is a nightmare. Wake up.
Ethan, the dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Wake up.
I am now rescinding a strike because now I'm interested. Now I'm tangentially interested in this in ways I couldn't fucking figure out. Man, just turn the stream off. That's sick. Now what I'm interested is when you all are not interested. Isn't that just serendipitous?
Ethan, wake up.
Oh no, he got Shaun the Black. Bye. Fuck no. Out.